So, lads, today we are back. We missed me for a couple of hours, but we're back making videos. The reason, it's just too damn hot. It's been too damn hot for me to make videos. It's not getting any better. We have, apparently, from what I've heard from people in Alicante, that we currently got into Alicante during a heat wave, and that even people from Alicante are struggling with the heat. What am I going to do? I might be the whitest man in existence. But we gotta still talk about good old Caitlin Clark right here. And this is something that is, like, for me, the most non-news ever. But for the cesspit that is Twitter, it's weirdly, like, news. And I'll talk about it, I guess. And it is Caitlin Clark and Lexie Hull going on stage during a Jordan Davis concert. Look, I do not know who Jordan Davis is. I don't know who this man is. I have no idea. The only Jordan Davis that I know is a naturalized basketball player for Azerbaijan, and is the reason that they beat us in freaking 3-on-3 Euros qualifiers. That's the only Jordan Davis that I know. And again, before we get on to, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We are 9 subscribers off 25,700. But apparently, well, not apparently, Caitlin Clark and Lexie Hull both went on stage during a Jordan Davis concert. Do I care? Not really. Is it a good thing? I don't know. Is it a bad thing? I don't know. But loving at that, she's just trying to be like Angel Reese. Should be working on them turnovers. And that's the one thing I hate, where it's like some of the same people praising this are the people that went at Angel Reese for showing up on concerts, for going to the Met Gala during the season. And I know the season doesn't start for another week at this stage, just over 10 days, but it can't be both ways. And that's the reason I'm making this video, is that, like, I'm seeing the same people that criticized Angel Reese for going up for Megan the Stallion. I am way too Irish to know who these people are, and that's how little, like, I care about either side. I don't know who either of these people are, but there were so many people being like, oh, what, Angel Reese is doing this instead of working on her game. And now those same people are saying, Caitlin Clark this is great. It's good to see. It's great to see her bringing teammates through. And then the same people, in fairness, the people on the opposite end are like, oh, well, Caitlin Clark needs to work on her turnovers. They're the same people that are praising Angel Reese for doing it. Who cares? And I mean this. Who cares? Who cares that regular humans are being humans? Who cares? Like, if you were a fan of that concert and you got more excited by seeing him bring Caitlin Clark and Lexie on stage, great. You had a better time. What difference does it make? If all of this comes at the expense of basketball, then it's an issue. Anything that comes in the way that affects the basketball, that becomes an issue. And you've seen it with certain players. Like, for me, like, even with, like, say, for example, the Aaliyah Boston at the start of the year, I don't think she makes the same mistake twice. You can make the mistake once, it's fine. I mean, it's clear all the broadcasting work, especially to start the season, got in the way of her showing up in shape at the start of the season. And if you watch her from game 1 to now, it's night and day. The speed she's playing at, the shape, the conditioning she's in, like, it's night and day difference between the two of them. And, like, that's not a knock on Aaliyah. She's had to work her ass off to get back to the superstar level player that she is. But as long as things don't start affecting basketball, and when it does, you probably should do it like what Chinea Nwumeke is doing and just saying, look, I got a good thing going, screw the basketball. But I really don't care. I don't really care. I think it's good. I think it's good that these players are relaxing and enjoying themselves, because that's the one thing you've seen, if you're looking at with Caitlin Clark, is that, has she really enjoyed her time in the WNBA? I don't know. She seems to be having more fun when she is doing charity work by herself, when she's, like, just hanging out with her teammates. That seems to be when she's enjoying herself. And on the floor, she started to enjoy herself more. Heck, she is the type of player that will enjoy an assist more than she will enjoy a score. And for people being like, oh, but like, she needs to be shoot first. She can't just be a passer. It's like, if you ask Jokic, does he prefer it? Was it Jokic or Luka that said, when I make an assist, it makes two people happy. But when I score, it only makes one person happy. It's like you've got the two best players in the world right now who are near 10 assist players. Yeah, they score a lot more points than Caitlin Clark does, but that'll come. They didn't as rookies. Let's not forget Luka Doncic, what did he average? 21 as a rookie in 48-minute games. So, yeah. It is what it is. What do you guys think? Am I wrong with anything I'm saying? Am I right with what I'm saying? Because I have not a clue. I'm looking at this from the perspective of an Irish person sweating my ass off in a heat wave in Alicante with no air conditioning, who does not know what a Jordan Davis is, or who Megan is. I have no idea who these people are. But obviously, rookies, like these superstar rookies, going on stage at full concerts, it's good for the game. It is, because when these players get brought up, like I've seen Paramore bring up Steph Curry on stage, and the reaction that he got singing Misery Business last summer. And if that is a similar impact that these rookies are having, then it's good for the league. The players are celebrities. The players are superstars. The NBA learned it. The NBA learned 40 years ago that you market the players as superstars. And that is how your league is going to grow. And it's very clear right now that there are multiple WNBA players that are superstars. 2 of them are rookies. And I think the 2 biggest superstars in this league are rookies. So seeing them do other stuff, like seeing Angel Reese be treated like an A-list celebrity in Paris, like that's good for the game. That is objectively good for the game. Seeing Caitlin Clark be as much of an anomaly for sports as we've seen, as Chiney Nwumike said, she's like a once-in-a-generation sports star, not just female basketball star, once-in-a-generation like sports star for how someone can elevate a sport. You have to give credit where credit's due. This rookie class has done more for the sport of women's basketball as far as its publicity and its popularity than anyone else in the past. Are they the best players in the W at the minute? No. Do I think they have the potential to be there? I think Caitlin does. And I think if you look at the rest of the class, I think Reese is going to be a perennial All-Star. I think Rickea Jackson is going to be a multiple-time All-Star. I think Cardoso, Aaliyah Edwards, JC Sheldon could all be a one or two-time All-Star. But yeah, look, it is what it is. I don't really care. But some people trying to make it sound like it's a bad thing, just like they made some of the Angel Reese things out as bad things, or people hyping up this and criticizing Angel Reese. It makes no sense. At the end of the day, these players becoming more celebrities is just good for the league, especially because at this point it has not affected the basketball. And as long as it doesn't do that, everything's good.